Guys, there is nothing as frustrating as dealing with a genetic cancer. Nothing. Anyways, let me just tell you what's happening. So I finished my radiation, right? And I rang the bell to say I'm finished with my radiation. The bell was not to say that I am cancer free. And I knew that sharing it, most people will get the wrong idea of why am I ringing it. It's only people that have dealt with cancer that would understand why I was ringing it. But anyways, it wasn't to say I'm cancer free. It was to say that I finished radiation. And the reason why I even shared that, even though I knew it was going to contradict or it was going to be controversial to other people, I shared it because I didn't believe I could make it, to finishing radiation, especially in my state. I was very ill, very, very ill. So fine. I finished it, and after finishing radiation, I realized something. When I would go to the toilet, my stool was soft, right? So it was soft enough to come out, it was fine. But it would still be hard for me to take it out normal. So I'd have to push, even though when I would push, a little will come out. And then again, maybe an hour later, a little will come out. Maybe again, and so for a normal full stool, for anyone who would just go to the toilet and take it all at once and whatever, for me, it would take 6 trips, I think, or 7 trips to the toilet for it to just seem like a full stool. So fine, I noticed that. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, maybe my intestines have shrinked yet again, right? So I'm thinking, Eish, you know what? This is going to cause me problems now. If it shrinks more, it means how am I going to, And in my head, I'm just there oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Then, while pushing and doing whatever, I noticed blood. Now my anxiety just shoots straight to the roof, because I'm there thinking, oh my God, this is exactly where it all began. That's how I got diagnosed. I was constipated. I couldn't really release normal stool, and then blood started coming out, and now history is repeating itself. So I'm in panic mode, but then I go into Google and I check if radiation can cause, you to bleed. And yes, they tell me radiation can cause you to bleed, whatever. Okay, fine. So I get a bit of relief, a little bit, but still deep down, there's that voice that says, this is how you got diagnosed, girl. So don't let it slide. Okay, fine. So I tell my oncologist, I email them, I tell them that, no, I'm noticing blood and whatever, it's worrying me. Okay, fine. So the oncologists, they call back and they tell me, no, I shouldn't worry. They're going to set an appointment for 3 weeks. It's usually 3 weeks after everyone has done radiation. It's for everyone, so you only see your oncologist 3 weeks later. I'm like, okay. Then they're like, you're going to expect a call from a urologist so that they can check your JJ stand. Now the JJ stand, the doctor had said it was supposed to stay for 6 months, and now I'm on my 9th month with it. So even that too is just worrying me. The pee that I'm taking out is brown, and Jay, I'm just worried deep down. Sharp. Yesterday I got to go see my urologist, and when I saw them, they tell me that no, the JJ stent that I have can go up to a year with it. So I'm instantly relieved with, oh, okay, then I can continue with it. Then they're like, what is it that made you feel like, there's something? I'm like, I think they've been seeing infections, which they can't even trace where is it coming from. And also, again, my pee is brown. And I can't even say it's the medication because I usually change it, but the pee doesn't change its color. So they're like, okay, fine. Then they take me to, I think it's a sauna. They're like, let's just check what's going on with the JJ stent. All right, fine. They check, and then they're like, yeah, we need to remove it. Actually, it's gone way deeper onto your pelvic area. So it's way deeper. It's not supposed to be that deep. So we're going to remove it and put in a new one. How? Okay, fine. Now, that worries me. Oh my God. But then I'm like, okay. They're like, okay, we're going to fix it next week, Monday. So I'm going to have it renewed next week, Monday. Fine. I'm like, okay. Then, on my way to the urologist, that was before, before I got to my urologist, I had called in my oncologist and said, can I see an oncologist today? I know I've got an appointment in 3 weeks, but I need them. There's something urgent. Then they're like, okay, we're going to schedule you for 11. So I see my urologist at 9. Then I'm done with him. Then I have to wait for 11. Fine, I wait. And then at 11, I go into my oncologist. Now that's where everything just... So my an oncologist gets there and then he's like, okay, explain what's going on. I tell them, Guti, no, you know what, I'm noticing blood and my stool is not being released normal. I still have back pains. I explain everything that I have, and then they're like, okay, there's nothing for you to worry about. What happens is, even after radiation does cause some bleeding and whatever. I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to take that, because the last time you told me that because I had my test the previous month, there's no way that the following month my cancer could have spread. And when they did the test in the following month, yes, it was true. Where I had told you I feel pain, it spread to there. So I'm not taking it. Then he's like, I know, it's fine. Let's just schedule a colonoscopy. You are going to have to go and check up. Then now my mind is like shooting. Good, you know what? There's so much anxiety because now it's like history is repeating itself. There you are again, in the same process that you did from the beginning. Sharp, fine. Then I'm like in panic mode. I'm like, oh my God, thinking about that. Then the doctor drops a bomb on me. Then he's like, yeah, we are looking into taking you back into chemotherapy, and we want you to do Avastin. You're just going to come in for Avastin. It's not going to take long. And then you're going to be on pills. That's where I was just there like, I cried. I tried to hold in my tears. I cried. I was just there like, I told the doctor, like, with which body? I'm already dying. Like, if one more time I go for chemotherapy, trust me, I am dead. That's where I am. I am dying. He looks at me, you can tell Guti, he feels sorry for me, but he's like, no, that's just the plan that we have and whatever. There's nothing we can do into it. I am like, trust me, you guys are going to kill me. I am dying. Like, I literally cannot breathe. From my last chemotherapy, I have never been able to breathe proper. I cannot do anything. Literally, from here to the door, it's just a lot for me. And then he's like, yeah, that's just the plan, Guti, for you to go back to Avastin and the pill. You're going to take it every day. Guys. At that moment, I just really thought I would get home and just cry. But the tears were nowhere to be found. I was in shock. But then again, not in shock. I was just there like, you know what, girl, just accept, Guti, you are just going to die. That's it. You are just leaving. Accept it. You have tried to fight this. It's a losing battle. That's it. And that's where I am. I have no tears. Like, they are all dry. I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, it's fine. At this point, this is where you ask yourself, Guti, maybe the people that didn't have a fighting chance were better off. because I'm here fighting and losing this battle. So yeah, that was what happened yesterday.